What if I talk to you again?
What if you talk to him again? Chris, your deep concern for me is dextrose. But stay sanguine, my fellow bluebird. I'll find some way to help you yet.
You heard that car interrupting Burley as it should.
That was just FedEx doing their job, you know? Someone's gotta deliver the mail.
I need to get my manga. Alright, which boy is she gonna throw off the cliff?
The night. The roaring night. Today, I deign to create this world. Reaching its long hand to the sky, it cursed its will into this blade, and made, trusting the fountain from the earth. So, whoever the knight is, they use a sword.
The knight gonna be Papyrus?
Unfortunately, the world they create is trapped within the confines of the library. Papyrus doesn't use a sword. Someone we've seen so far does use a sword, though. If only you had a way to make more darkness.
I'm trying to think of all the Undertale characters.
We might be able to cover the whole world. I think of Deltarune characters instead.
Deltarune?
That is when I realized. This power of the will, this power of determination, is this not something that all Lightners possess? If only will was simple, determined enough. Could not anyone make a dark fountain? So then, if the night has taken its leave, then I will simply make a new one.
Oh, we're gonna fuse together. The Queen's a Steven Universe fan. Oh no!
Noel, honey, darling, sweetie gravy. How do you find the giant hand? Great, and how do you feel about world domination? Oh, ouch, Mom!
Susie, you came to save me. Somehow I knew you would. You did? Well... Wait. You need to get out of here, hurry! Huh? Oh no, is that plot? Is that plot coming? Oh no!
This looks like the final boss of Knuckles Chaotix.
Queen!
I don't know if that's a deliberate reference or not.
It also kind of looks like the diamond mech from Steven Universe because I can't let that leave my brain.
It seems that you failed to notice the giant freaking robot in the middle of my palace.
That was the first thing I noticed, dear Queen.
This isn't good.
But she's invincible like this, huh? She's been bragging about her final form all day. You think growing a few inches is gonna help?
Yes.
True. Oh no, her battery acid.
Are we cool to take over the world now?
Susie, let's just give up and... Hell if we're giving up now. Susie! So what if you got another form? We've got one too. Chris, Ralsei, come on. They're gonna get in their friendship form? There it is, boys! Well, what are you doing? Oh god, are we doing the boxing bullshit again? Oh no.
So remember when I said that it's important to learn how that minigame works? Oh no, it appears I am evenly matched. I hope you won't mind if I don't hold back.
Oh no, we're doing the boxing mini- Oh, look at her fall!
We're falling.
Any bright ideas for how we're gonna get out of this one?
We could try flapping our arms. Fear not! Your knight in glow in the dark armor is here.
Birdly? Oh no! Oh, it's everyone's here!
Chris, Susie, my energy is still too low to help you fight.
My dancing boys are here! Shut up, Birdly!
So I found help for you. Behold, comrades. On your quest against Queen, you've made all sorts of buddies, right? Using our junk-making skills. We modified everyone to work together. I shall also take credit for this.
You're here too? Yes!
All of the enemies we
yes.
recruited. I think you missed one.
Oh no.
There was one empty car.
Oh no.
Chris, Susie, behold.
Our Sailor Moon transformation sequence.
The ultimate group project.
Oh.
With a splendid base. Flashing lights. Happy and bravery. Meow noises. My energy. Squeak noises. Tender loving care. Fresh cooking. Organization. And most of all, whatever this thing is.
Yeah, we probably did leave a guy, but you know what? We got this. Which looks like... How many nipples do you think are gonna be on this? They did put a cat in there, so I'm guessing about 6
Oh
nipples.
no.
We don't get to see the nipples turn around.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
God, Bayonetta.
Alright, I hope you got used to how the boxing minigame worked. Wait, no! Okay, don't attack. Still. Yeah, you're only meant to attack her during these sections.
Ugh. Act.
Giga Queen. Laser mode, turbo dodge, and self fix.
Yeah, you can't press out any of these, so we're defending, baby.
Just kidding. I totally will keep monologuing as I kick you kick at your face. She has like a Kingdom Hearts health bar. It has like pips that fill back up once they're gone. Better dodging. And heal yourself. I don't think you need to heal yourself quite yet. I'm gonna be honest, I think Turbo Dodge is the worst one.
Well, I used it.
Because, like, you know, I don't think most of her attacks are that hard to dodge anyway. And then you have rounds like this where you don't have to dodge, but you have to attack at all.
Well, actually, can I defend?
Yeah, you can defend. I think that just makes it so you take less damage if you do take hit. You can typically attack her right after she attacks you. Like here, yeah.
She has multiple health bars, like a Kingdom Hearts.
I just said that.
Oh, I was too busy
Into focusing.
taking this in.
Susie mashes the controls trying to punch more. And when the whole world is covered in darkness, she and everyone can live in bliss, free of fear and suffering. Why baseballs?
Oh, that's a baseball.
You can hit her more. And that's her first form done. I love the background here, too. This part just looks really cool. How much does healing heal again? Go to Act real quick.
That's...
Heals 100. It wouldn't waste it.
I'll do that.
I think if you fill up the bar the way you can do a super attack that gets rid of like half a health bar. Why don't you help me too? Create the world of your dreams and also my dreams. So I think during this form... They're not really form, she just gets more attacks, like, per depending on how many health bars you're down by. Like, this is new.
I'll defend again. I think that's helping.
Typically what I did was I just defended until I got a max bar and then did the super move. Uh-oh. And then if I needed to heal, I did so. Yeah, laser mode. Oh, that only uses half the bar.
I'll do some self-fix.
Oh, the TP cost increases every time you do heal.
Oh, that would have been nice to know.
Oh. Hey, was there a third guy? Try laser mode. I want to see you do this at least once. Laser mode engaged. A light quick aura fires up. Look at that. Join me and all of you will become super strong and cool. Meanwhile, I don't need to improve because I'm already perfect and can shoot lasers from my fancy glass. You can still attack her. Oh. Yeah, like that.
See, I think I can just defend and, like, do another.
Yeah.
And maybe heal next round.
Okay, I believe I made my point. I'm going to procedurally loop my dialogue now.
I can actually go back and...
Something I kind of like about this fight, do you notice how sometimes when you dodge you get like a heart outline around you?
Yeah.
That's, the mechanic of like, just grazing attacks gets you more TPs is still in effect here. Get her. Oh.
I thought she was gonna say something.
Can you still use items here?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you can! Oh, that's good to know.
Do another
Just kidding, I totally will keep monologuing. Okay, you gotta heal now. Butt juice heals just as much. I'll leave it up to you. That's gonna keep increasing every turn. I think a laser mode will defeat the rest of this round, but you also have low health right now. Focusing into her blade, she'll create a Neo-Dark fountain. Then another, then another. Oh, this. I'm doing it too early. There we go.
Laser mode?
I guess, yeah. That's round 2. I think you're doing pretty good here. Then, when the whole world is covered in darkness, she and everyone can live in bliss.
I think
Yeah, she's looping her dialogue. Oh, this is funny! You have to dodge under her legs.
Bayonetta?
And that's her final health bar as well. Imagine getting hit in the face with a glass. Bro, just let me karate chop you and you can have as many skateboards as you want, Susie. This is a fun pattern. Smells like giant batteries. And Chris, my dearest Trucy, you can have as many... Okay, I don't remember what you liked. Really? Oh.
Running out of butt juice.
Running out of butt juice. Hey, was there a third guy? Oh. Good, you got TP off that. You could laser mode as well.
Right, yeah. Laser mode.
Button mashing is not helpful.
So I tried the best I can.
So now you're gonna have to rely on the TP if you need healing. Oh. Good.
Let's see. No laser mode. Guess I will do some defending.
Oh, this again. I love this attack. Wow, that's the first time you didn't get hit on one of her moves.
Should I try laser mode?
This will bring her down to low health. I don't think it'll kill her. I think you're good. You're at 150 health.
Let's do some laser mode.
At this point, it might be best just to bum rush her. Unless she does like those attacks with the glass that were giving you a lot of trouble. With my final act, bye. Oh no. Good. Oh.
Oh.
What? How'd that work?
I guess I had iframes.
Oh no. Hit it back, hit it back.
Oh no! Oh, that's a baseball!
Battle power dropping. Overheat activated. Listen, well, you may have defeated me, but I still possess one thing. You three will never have. Detachable hands! Oh no.
She destroyed our mech, but then we made it with the power of friendship.
So what do you think of that final boss?
That was something. God.
Even though you hated the gameplay style.
Like Bayonetta. No, some Bayonetta stuff.
Noelle, darling. Honey. Sweetie. Gravy.
But I won.
Take the pin I gave you and stab the earth, creating our new supreme empire.
Reverse Mother 3.
I was gonna say, this is Mother 3. What's wrong, Noelle? I know it would make you happy. Or should I, with the last of my 1% of my battery, crush Susie into 8-bit pieces?
You know, Chris, express a little, man. Express a little.
Chris is still...
They're just not moving. Leave. Leave Susie alone now. You think listening to you makes me happy? No. I'll never be happy. Not when I'm controlled by you. Why can't you understand that?
Noelle, perhaps my
computations
were miscalibrated. Noelle, disregard me and, with your own power, choose the world that makes you happy.
Uh-oh. Queen? Queen? Queen, are you okay?
Seems she ran out of battery power. Guess we can seal the fountain now, right everyone?
Read the room, Ralsei.
Everybody?
Queen, she said, choose the world that makes you happy. I don't want to live in a world ruled by her. But if that wasn't the case, I wonder if this world wouldn't be so bad.
Huh.
Susie, don't you think so too? Now that you mention it, Chris, isn't the world just better? We make so many friends here, you know? I've never had an adventure like this before. With your axes, in battles and magic. Where everything can be healed with a little spell. And no matter what happens, no one tells you what to do.
That everything can be healed with a little spell line means a lot when you consider what's going on with Des and her dad.
Yeah. Susie's like, oh yeah, I like having this power fantasy. And Noelle's like, I can heal my dying father. Gosh, yeah. So, even if things are really scary just now, I mean... Ugh.
So is there any reason not to...
Not that I can think of. Me neither.
Then, Noelle, let this be my real apology. Concentrating my will into this blade, I will make a new fountain and unleash a bright future. A future that shines for us. A future whose brightness is born from darkness. Stop. What in the world are you all doing? Well, we thought we would just stop. I mean, stop! Do you realize that what will happen if you do that? You'll bring the roaring.
Alright, Ralsei, what's the roaring?
What is the roaring, Ralsei?
You have so much exposition, you give us none of it.
When the light is subsumed by shadow, when the fountains fill the sky, all will fall into chaos.
Ralsei, man, you could have told us this like 6 hours ago.
The Titans will take form from the fountain and envelop the land in devastation. The surviving Darkners, crushed by the darkness, will slowly, one by one, turn into statues, leaving the Lightners to fend for themselves. Lost eternally in an endless night.
Whoa.
Is that your idea of paradise? Okay, Birdley didn't know this.
Or else he didn't know. They don't know this. Only you know this. Oh, Queen's surprised.
Oh, damn, I did not know that. You didn't. But your whole plan was to... I'm just a computer, LMAO. I don't know everything.
LMAO.
I was just guessing based off the knight's actions. Why the hell would I want to end the world?
Well, that's a relief.
I'm sorry,
We love a redemption arc for the Queen.
After everything, I just caused trouble for you again, Noelle. That's okay, Burley, I understand. I thought about it while charging my battery. You cannot calculate other people's feelings. You understand how I feel. Not really, Elmeo, I just don't want Noelle to be sad.
Well, I'm glad you two kind of get it now.
Guess we all made a pretty sweet team in the end. We made a Deltarune. No, we freaking did not.
Can you let go of us now?
Oh, yes.
All their ribs are broken. Susie! Hey, you stood up to the Queen, not half bad. Really? Yeah. Guess you gotta wake up soon then, huh? Huh? Everything got so intense I forgot it was a dream. Then I just hope I get to have more dreams like this. Hey, Noelle, when you wake up, well, I just want to say, there she is! There's the mom!
Well, then I suppose it is time for you all to exit. Running program tendergoodbye.exe. I will miss each of you. Noelle, your unneeded honesty. Susie, your foolish bravery. Chris, your chill vibes. Burgley? It doesn't have to be goodbye, Queen. Chris can take you back to our castle town. You and all of recruits can live there. Oh. Deleting tender goodbye.
The Queen was cancelled.
The Queen was cancelled. Oh my god.
Alright, time to do what we came here for.
Voicer.
I am Susie. Hey, Noelle. If you see the real Susie, just let her know maybe she's... Look, she doesn't have a tail, okay? Okay, I got it. It's not a secret. Alright, let's go, Chris.
Just pushing Chris.
We're keeping Burgley here.
Burgley.
We're not letting him go. Man, look at that Deltarune.
Look at that Deltarune. Chris. Oh, this is still Susie.
It looks like we're here again,
I think this is your first time reading slow text.
The Roaring Night. Whatever they are, they're making these fountains. But is that really a bad thing? Since they started showing up, everything's gotten a lot more interesting, hasn't it? Well, we don't have to think about that now. Chris, it's your turn. By chapter 5, this is all gonna be revealed to be the worst thing ever. This was your very soul was glowing. There's their heart.
Rock solo.
That heart was in a cage in the last game.
We interrupt this battle to bring you a rock solo by Rhonda. Oh, I got to that boss.
Oh god.
Where the guy stops the boss fight halfway through and do a drum solo.
So let's interrupt this Deltarune Let's Play so we can talk about Yokai Watch 3.
Huh? What happened? Oh,
it was a dream, wasn't it?
a dream? That was all a dream?
A shared dream.
Of course, that must have been a dream. Such feelings, such thoughts, oh sweet lady of justice. To think I would ever think Susie would be... Susie!
Susie, what are you doing here? You invited us to study, remember? Oh, right, I...
What, studying with them? No, well, heavens to yikes, there!
Birdley, what did we just go over for the past 5 hours? Your character arc. Remember your character arc.
Well, I guess we could try
There we go.
Oh, my alarm. I'm gonna be late for my shift with Miss Boom. I don't remember who Miss Boom is.
Oh no, it's that late already?
Well, adieu, everyone. I must gather my book longings. How I love the texture of freshly picked up books. Now, let us hasten, my dear Noelle. Good day, Chris, Susie.
Bye, Chris. And, bye, Susie. See ya. Oh, just kiss already.
She's checking if she has a tail.
Oh, there it is! There's the spring! What are you looking? Are you looking for something?
No,
Bye!
Yes, that is what that sprite is from.
What the heck is her problem anyway?
I've seen that sprite in so many edits.
Why did you so want to save the world?
So there's a...
Hey, Chris, wait a sec, Chris. We just actually saved the world, didn't we? Damn, we really are heroes. And no one even knows. Guess it's better that way, though, right? People freak out if they knew the world's in danger. Though, kinda sucks Noelle had to forget, too. Whatever, let's get out of here.
So, there's a detail with that cutscene. During the first phase of the Queen fight, it's possible to beat her without rescuing Birdly. And if you do that, he rescues himself by tearing the thing off of his hand, but that fries his arm. And when he gets up here, his arm is paralyzed.
Huh.
And he leaves anyway.
Interesting.
So, yeah. There's a couple ways Birdly can end up during this scene. And yeah, we're back in the real world.
With the viaduct to Birdly percent.
Kind of like in Deltarune Chapter 1, you can explore the town.
Want to look around
again.
and see what we can find?
Yeah.
We might see Sans again.
Before you left, you gathered up everything in the room.
Yo, do we have Lancer?
Check your inventory. Ball of junk cards. You held up the cards, they felt flimsy between your fingers.
We don't have Lancer. Or he has a card, I guess.
Oh, hey, Gaster
Oh
Minion.
no, did I get the right fun values?
I love reading books. Especially the books upstairs. I think now you're meant to go... The soul has long been called many things. The font of our compassion, the source of our will. The container of our life force. But even now, the true function of it is unknown. I think now you're meant to go back to the classroom and see the castle again.
Yeah. If I somehow unlocked Gaster. Man, it got late, didn't it? Guess you should go home, huh? No, I'm going to school. Alright, you don't have to say it. Don't want to walk home by yourself, huh? Well, if you're gonna make me, I guess. Joke's on you, Susie. Let's go. We're going to school. The place where you hate the most. Get a drink of water. Oh no, it's lukewarm. Ew. Why would you do this?
It's the other room.
Bold and brash.
I managed to cram everything into the closet, even the rug.
Alright, boys. I love the transformation sequence. Look at us go. Susie gets her... Oh!
Remember, she's here now.
Oh,
We brought her with us. So this is your castle town. It's not bad. Chris, Susie, on behalf of everyone I oppressed, thank you.
You gonna do anything else?
I'm going to be your wacky roommate now.
Alright, let's see what she's doing.
So once again, you can talk to everyone
Oh!
again. I bet you have a lot of people to talk to, but you don't have to do everything at once. Save and take a break anytime you want, okay?
What did you get in our party?
Again,
Nerd.
he just appears. I genuinely think, like, he's... Oh, they moved here. Like, it's Spamton's head on Ralsei, with Ralsei's... This is what led to, like, the bulk of Chapter 1, that door. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Makes puppy sounds.
What do you gotta say for yourself?
I've been training. Don't ask what I've been training, though.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's get out of here. Where's Spamton? Where's my beautiful man?
This place is a great deal. All kinds of new customers.
I do think Spamton's in my pocket right now.
Want a free sample? Just $4.99. Try a bite of these clothes.
These are your clothes, Ralsei.
Looks like it costs money just to have a free sample.
And there's Ralsei again.
Who did this to my mannequin? As your prince, I demand someone fix this. Is anybody listening? I was in listening.
He's here! He's good! Wow, my man's alive.
I think that sprite compelled someone on Twitter to take the clothes off of the Rousey doll, and it looks really cursed.
You have it right there. You can.
Yeah,
test.
I don't want to do it. It looks weird. It really does look just strange.
Wait, can we? Oh my god, there's a music player here.
Oh yeah, these guys play any music you want. Good song.
Oh no, is it?
Nice town, Chief. I think we're gonna like it here.
God,
cool
I love
city.
these guys. Look at that.
As things, you can listen to all sorts of songs here. Don't think it'll be cheap though. It's free. What? Welcome to the City might be my favorite song in this chapter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does it keep on?
I don't think it like plays if you leave the place.
Oh, Toby. What do you gotta say for yourself?
And I feel like okay, I get the impression we're gonna come back here in between chapters from now on.
I'll just do a quick like survey of.
So like more people will come. Oh no, you can still talk to everyone if you want. It'll probably be another 4 years before the next chapter comes out. So
I do like how Toby dropped the game out of nowhere.
He's a madman. There's a hole in the wall. There's nothing inside.
So which chapter are we gonna explore this place for?
Is that where So Sorry is?
Oh no.
We never did that fight in the original LP.
It's better we don't.
Oh my god.
Party Dojo. Some guys in here. Talk to you guys earlier.
Yeah, there's some new NPCs like everywhere that you can talk to.
Lancer's still in here. Oh, you're here too now. You wanted to be here earlier. I actually talked to you. There we go.
Mamma Mia, I was rejected from the cafe. What can I do now?
Prize.
Mamma Mia, as long as the purple girl is by your side, there will be no prizes for me. Mamma Mia.
Who cares, or else you can make me a cake.
But my uniqueness as a baker. This is repeated dialogue.
Nothing has changed. Oh no, I don't want to see you again. We got some cleaners over here, sexy boys. The shop. You. I wonder where the queen went. I can save too, because we haven't saved since the queen. You are filled with a certain power. Let's see if the queen's in here somewhere. Let's see if we can hunt down the queen.
Oh no, he's here now.
Oh no, hurry, go in. He's here, but not my little short man.
Examine the,
Which one? The fountain?
The
cauldron?
The cauldron. I like this scene. Oh, I nearly forgot. This is where I cook.
You cook everything in a giant witch's pot?
Of course, cauldron cooking is very convenient. Here, Chris, Susie, I have a cake.
Ah! A little thick on the frosting.
That was for sharing.
No, that was for Susie. Hey, anyone was free to make an interception. Oh!
There's a slice of cake in your fridge, Susie.
But it's not cauldron fresh. Oh, she likes cauldron cooking! Hello, people in cages. We're walking past you to see him again. I'm gonna take your hamster wheel. How's it going? We met your wife.
You may have bested me, but you'll soon face someone more fearsome. More tyrannical than I could ever imagine.
Queen, we already met her.
What?
There she is.
Wow, nice hamster wheel. So you too have come to humiliate me. No, I am serious, it's cool. That water bottle, however, do not speak ill of the royal water bottle. It's nothing compared to the one at my mansion.
Oh, that...
I didn't expect that to come full circle. Materialistic as always. Materialism evaluation denied. I simply give myself the treatment I deserve. You slept curled up on a dirty throne every day. Enough, wretch!
Aw, they're married.
What purpose have you been here, Queenie Beanie? Just thought I would send a message, Kingy Wingy.
Oh no.
That you don't have to worry about Lancer. I will be looking after him from now on. After all, I am his mother.
There we go, I knew it.
When was that decided? Arbitrarily right now. Huh. Do what you please with the boy. But if he cries, bounce him on the ground like a ball.
He's a bouncing baby boy.
I think it is time to abort this conversation. As you wish.
Oh god!
Oh, quite sorry, my king.
The other dad's here.
Queen has a new man about town now. Who? Yeah, who are you? I think I left my puzzle on. Post haste! Who was that? Bro?
Bro?
Sigh, that was my son's lesser father. Cannot calculate someone less than you.
But he's the better.
Be gone! Bye, King.
Kingy wingy.
By the way, did you want anything from the store? Cashews.
Oh, he wants cashews.
Order processed.
Well, that was... Lash out your marital problems right in front of all the children, guys.
Is that thing still violently guarding the place?
Are you?
It's violently protecting the jail.
As you should. That's the face of violence.
I love that that boss in the first game.
Alright, so this is for chapter 3?
Chapter 3, I guess.
Are our rooms any different? Nope.
I think something's different in Susie's.
We'll check her. Oh, okay. We'll have to look at you guys in a bit. It looks about the same. Everything's spiky.
I could have sworn they put the statues in here.
Oh no.
And would brag about it.
Look at Lancer.
Cool. Does the squish sound in reverse? Susie, Chris, Toothpaste Boy. Queen is teaching me all sorts of things about being a bad guy. She's like, how do I put this? A third father? A girl dad, if you will.
Oh god, she's the girl boss!
You mean a mom?
A girl boss to her male wife.
Welcome, this entire castle is now my room. I was going to set up something upstairs. Well, I already have everything I could ever want. Friendship, fans, and a small round boy. Now go and play with your friends, Peach Boy. Peach Boy.
What are you gonna say?
I keep ending up in this situation. Can't say I'm a fan, or can I?
I mean, you are fanning. Alright, well, so we're gonna go back to the light world and ditch you. We're gonna become Mike Dawson. My dream!
You see what I mean about the Darkseid, like, parallels?
No one knows what we're talking about, Adam. we talk about Darkseid and all of the people walk off immediately. Oh,
He's
he
waving
waves!
goodbye.
No, okay.
And now we're back here.
Wait, is Elfie still in the classroom?
Is she?
Oh.
Oh. Actually, I think it was the classroom, like, down and left. Yeah, down this way.
Oh yeah, this is where I was bullied.
Temmie's here!
Temmie!
Tem still study hard. Tem gets smart to go to Kool-Aid, achieve dream. Then Tem become, as if you could ever envision it.
Tem, the school's not going on, honey. Oh, nope, I have to see her again.
You know, the ironic thing about Temmie, when we first played the original Undertale, you were about to go to college.
Oh, yeah?
And now, like, you're almost finished with college, and she's still trying to get to college.
This is Toriel's classroom. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Gotta have my little legs go. Sorry, Susie, it's currently 12 p.m. because I am touring the entire town. We're gonna talk to Sans. We're gonna talk to Sans Undertale.
Yeah, you can explore the whole town again. Oh my god.
Oh, they're dating. I forgot.
I always forget about these two. Missed a spot.
We have so much to look at. Oh my god. Oh, yep, here we go.
You know, I didn't learn about this until very recently, but if you try to sell something to Temmie, but then say no, there's a chance she'll go, you'll regret this.
Oh no.
Did you seek something from me?
I
think this is like Gerson's wife, that like turtle that seemed to know more than he let on. Chris, your brother, he was a very kind young man. Perhaps even a little overzealous in his younger days. He would visit me often to confess to various sins.
Oh no.
Despite the absence of sin or confessions in our religion. I remember his small face sobbing as he admitted he had dropped the lizard in the pit to jump high.
Well, Yoshi! he killed Yoshi!
Nearly omitting the fact that he had done so in a video game. He also confessed to various sins on your behalf, begging for your forgiveness for dropping the lizard on purpose. I would always forgive him and send him home.
What else do you gotta say?
Chris, welcome. Did you seek something?
Gerson.
It's been a few years since my father passed on. Oh, not his wife, his daughter. Fans of his famous book series, Lord of the Hammer. We still receive condolences from a brave man, brilliant and sharp. Chris, it is a shame you were not able to have him as a teacher, and difficult for Miss Alphys as his replacement. Let us pray that the angel will smile upon her.
Well, she's eventually going to start dating Undyne again. Who knows when.
As per the ritual, a hammer is buried in the earth here to symbolize his existence, to connect his spirit to the divine. Originally a smith by trade, he began writing history and made a turn into telling stories as a means to entertain his children. That such a story, created for such a simple purpose, could blossom into such a large, wonderful, world-changing thing. That is the majesty of words, Chris. My father was blessed to have such a talent for writing. Renowned historian, author, and teacher. Doesn't give years, though. Crystal. I think these are... Oh, Crystal is Snowdrake's mom, I think.
Oh, yeah, because that's her shape, too.
Yeah. I don't remember who Mutler is.
Is that, like, one of the...
Probably one of the dogs. So, this is your idea of hanging out, Chris. Going to the graveyard. Works for me, I guess.
Susie. Oh, you're not even letting me checking it, so,
Interesting.
It has a mystery glass on it, so... How many characters wanted to solve mysteries?
I feel like that would be Gerson, because I think he held one in his shop. You heard Alvin mumbling to himself as you walk away. Were you proud of me, father? And it is right for this hammer. Is it right for this hammer, too?
Yo, this game is just like, we're gonna give you the funniest thing you've ever seen, then lead it up with a man weeping over his father's grave.
That's just Earthbound
yeah,
Lex for you.
That's just...
Tara, say it again. Say you don't have to go to the bathroom again. I'm not Jerry, I'm Terry. I'm super cool.
You are.
I totally don't have to go to the bathroom.
Oh no.
Go downwards.
Downwards? Let's see.
You might remember what's down here.
Oh, Monster Kid?
Monster Kid and Snowdrake. I think it's true. You really think there's... What, you chicken? You gotta break a wing? Like a chicken? No, just... I ain't afraid. Only kids believe that stuff. But Chris, you gonna be a weenie like Chris?
Are they gonna be our teammates in the next game?
Monster Kid and Snowdrake I would like to see more story on.
Yeah.
You wanna say that again?
Oh, Monster Kid is a cross. Monster Kid became religious.
Susie, didn't you hear there?
Wow, really something scary in there, huh? Sounds to me like you'd better worry about what's out here first.
Ah!
You okay, Chris? What's the deal with this place? Well, you don't gotta talk about it. I wonder, what trauma is here?
So you still can't go in here, even after Chapter 2.
Would this be the door for Chapter 7? Because I think, because we had the double doors in the school that led to the Shadow World, and the double doors in the library, and the double doors in the computer room. So maybe it'll be...
Was it always double doors?
No, actually, no, I think in the first game it was one door. I don't know.
It's kind of obvious at this point that this is going to be the structure of a Deltarune, like a different building each chapter. So people are really trying to theorize what's going to be next. Like, people think the church is going to be one.
Yeah.
People think your house might be one at some point. Having a wide open space is great for us kids. Sometimes it's good to get your freak out.
Because I gotta assume, like, the themes of the other worlds, too, because in the first game, it was a bunch of toys and stuff because it was a messy room.
Yeah.
And this one, it was, like, a cyber world because we went to a library, so,
a
like...
computer lab.
A computer lab. So, like, if down there might be, like, a forest world and, like, other places, too.
I tried to play baseball, but that kid kept dancing in the middle of the lot. I don't feel like there's any way to stop him.
At the end of Chapter 7, they're just gonna say, end of Deltarune, Part 1. Oh, God. We got guys here.
If it isn't the teens, our beloved rats of the city, you want to get into politics?
Not really.
You better graduate from diaper school first. That's what I did, and look at me now. I don't even work here.
Oh no. Alright, how about hand?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're looking for the mayor. She's very busy preparing for the festival.
Who's the mayor?
Also, there's another common headcanon that Noelle's mom is the mayor.
The bear's into politics.
That's politics. Put me in, coach. Put me in.
Das politics.
That's politics.
Toby making some brave political commentary.
I love that bear.
I think we already checked the library. Yeah, we already looked
I basically just went like top to bottom here. The hospital does have some important stuff, though.
Yeah,
oh,
we'll
Alfie. Oh.
We'll go into that one in a sec. Already close enough to get banned from the school. Don't want to be banned from the outside of school, too. That's a thing, right? Oh.
So you can't bring her this way. voiced her at the
I
start?
don't know. Hi, Chris, getting your project done? Or, oh my bike, it's tolerated. Total. I have a little crash. You see, there's this police officer, and it's complicated. How are you doing? Complain about the police. Chris, the secret that the police are in this town are how do I put this? Just eye candy, I guess. Wait, that came out wrong. I mean, they're symbolic. They barely do anything. It's because of the mayor. There's an crime. Makes me wonder if she needs the police or if they're just getting in her way. Sorry, I'm just saying what you already know. After all, she's your neighbor, right?
So remember that, remember what she said about eye candy? Remember that Undyne is an officer in this world, so this could potentially be how they meet too. It's like her bike broke.
Deltarune is just the Sapphics getting together.
The what?
Sapphics is just WLW, women loving women. How's your project going with her, Susie?
Never heard that word before.
Welcome to Sapphics. You went to the library together with Noelle and Birdley. That's amazing, Chris. And while you were there, this had nothing to do with me, but the Teen Zone seems to have some good anime reviews, you know? Not sure if you and the gang were checking out as you studied. Next time you go, you might want to casually bring that up among your fellow teens. I know your dad liked Mew Mew too, and
what?
Again, nothing to do with me. Once.
What are they doing in there?
Why'd you put the dogs in here?
We're the infamous dog burglars, the wet-nosed bandits.
Oh no.
We were getting ready to sneak into that big house over the holidays when we were attacked from the shadows by something merciless.
Wait, Nasty Luke is here. They're here!
Oh my god. Fearing for our lives, we all ran right into Officer Undyne's warm, loving arms, and she suplexed all of us into the snow with our tails hanging in the air. Now we're in jail, but at least we're alive. Plus, that nice ghost keeps giving us incorporeally low-calorie treats. Then we all howl holiday songs together. Ooh.
My favorite ghost.
I accidentally ended up as a police officer. Oh no, I can't quit because my cousins are relying on me.
So Metaton is here because they're cousins. And also the
right, yeah.
They're cousins with Metaton and the Mad Dummy.
Yes. I forgot. I always forget about the Mad Dummy.
And you also met the Mad Dummy in Garbage. And you meet Spamton in Garbage.
Is the Mad Dummy... Is Spamton Dark World Mad Dummy?
Maybe they're trying to
Dark World Spamton.
Maybe they're trying to draw lines between us because I like the Metaton idea because he does really have good legs.
Oh hey, don't do anything illegal, please. Ask nicely.
There she is.
Hey, get out of the road. Sorry, bad habit. Anything I can help you with, punk? A super dangerous alternate world in the library. More are appearing. People might fall inside. Listen, punk. You seriously think I'm gonna believe that? Dark Worlds. Seriously?
But Undyne is an anime reel? Oh no! Oh
no! Bye. Hey, wait. Ah, not again. This has happened before. Looks like I gotta recapture those criminals. By the way, that yellow glasses lady. Is she your teacher? She kind of had an accident earlier of her bike. Just wanted to make sure she was feeling better. So, give her this.
Oh.
Box. To the bike, not to Alfie's. Look, get well soon. Get well soon is all the store had. Open it and I'll arrest you. Look, I'll even put a note on it. Now stop interrupting me. I gotta go. You got a previously described box of candy with a note on it.
Alright, I'm gonna let this ship sail too, because,
Chris, do you have something for me? 4 chocolates?
Nope.
Chris, what is that? A box of heart-shaped chocolates? Whoa, no, I can't accept that from you.
No.
What? It's from the police? You mean she's giving me this? Get well soon, gift to my bike. And there's a note on it that says... Open this and I'll arrest you, you little punk. Chris, tell her I appreciate it.
It didn't work. Rejoin me.
Alright, let's go.
I need my emotional support dinosaur. God, hi.
You know... Okay, no, the game does say she's a dinosaur at one point.
She's Megatron's daughter. Hello?
I think that's that, like, singing enemy.
Like she's resting her voice. God, just like in Blackjack. Oh, there they are. Silver Drake. I've never been in this boss before.
Alright, hand it over, honey. I got this.
No, Dad, this is my battle. So, how about telling me what you're gonna do?
Sure, how about trying Fire Shock?
I'd love to, Dad, but the mage left the party. Oh no.
How about the one of your 99 blaze potions?
I'm saving those. Are you ever
For
gonna
what?
use
Your birthday? Come on, live a little.
all my ethers and Pokemon? Okay, Dad, this one's for you.
I
Hiya!
don't need ethers in Pokemon ever.
Why are they finite then? Why are the ethers finite in Pokemon? Adam, we're stopping this Let's Play so we can talk about this.
Because they were neat. They had a niche use in Gen 1, and Pokemon just felt like bringing them back every time. It's like half the items in Yokai Watch, they're just there for the sake of being rewards. Do you ever use stamina? The stamina potions in that game?
Yes.
I know I don't.
I use them when I'm doing the like Infinite Tunnel and Hazy Lane because it makes them faster.
Why not just give us a run button that's always on? They added an item just so they could add it.
No, there's a stamina bar because you have to outrun the clown. You have to have clown time and you can't outrun Gargaros during Terra time.
Oops, hey, you gotta heal. The stamina potion only exists to expedite the worst mechanics in the game. I wish I knew healing magic in real life.
Then I'd make you better, and I wouldn't just be me. It would just be me and Mom.
I love that series, but my god, it has a filler problem. Your mother is.
The game is only filler. Have you played any of Haley's stories? It's just like, oh, I'm gonna start a detective agency. Whoa, Baku's having, I don't know, poop troubles or whatever.
Uh-oh, it looks like the entire game is a side quest. Hey, it's okay, sweetheart, I'm getting better. Might even be able to go to church tomorrow.
Really, are you sure you're okay?
Holidays happen whether you like it or not.
Even though everyone likes holidays? Well, gotta go home soon or Mama will call.
See you tomorrow, honey.
Bye, Dad, love you. Susie, why are you here? Hell if I know.
Sorry guys, this game's only one player.
Dad, this is, Susie.
Oh, this is Susie. Susie, nice. Heard a lot about you.
You, have? Cool, think I have to go now.
I remember I did not know about this when we played Chapter 1. You had to show it to me. And
yeah, I was like, your girlfriends, and like, their girlfriends, you're like, I don't think so. And I'm like,
The only thing I remember about that scene is that this guy said he was going to kick Susie's ass. Susie, huh?
Yeah.
Lay a finger on her and I'll kick your ass.
I'll test it again. Uh-huh.
Just kidding. Well, kinda kidding.
Yo, Noel, we killed your dad. Oops. Yeah, they like each other. Alright, let's move upwards in life. Do this part. Let's go over here.
Let's go to Sans.
Sans? Oh yeah, I forgot this place is big. Okay. Can't go in there. I don't think I can go into these ones. No. Oh.
Ooh, is this that human? If humans are made of bones, where do skeletons come from? You know?
Humans. We're gonna meet him? Faintly, faintly.
That's Papyrus.
Papyrus, you're in there! Let me in! I want to see you!
Papyrus has yet to appear in this game, actually.
Papyrus, let me in! I want to see you! I'm gonna camp out by your house until you let me in! I miss you! I want to eat spaghetti with you! Go on a date with me!
You kids came out of the library, didn't you? Studying? How wonderful. Personally, I hate libraries, but...
Oh. Fans.
He runs a convenience store. You didn't get to go in here the last time. Oh, I remember these things. Sometimes the hooved girl comes in here. Noelle opens the freezer door, then stands in front of it, lost in thought. Guess she really likes the cold, or waffles.
Oh god,
That sounds like something, speaking of reindeer, that sounds like something Amanda would do.
Oh god, Toriel's...
Hey, forgot something? Why, yes, I think I left my eggs on the counter. Guess your memory's not what it's cracked up to be. Haha. There is really egg on my face now, is there not? You're excused.
God, you two just start dating already, too.
Now it sounds as if you are egging me on. Egg on or egg off. I expect a lot from you.
Just date already.
Well, I am exceptional. And don't forget me, your egg husband.
Get out of here.
Oh no, your egg's husband. You get
They're divorced. Eggsregors
I
here.
finally got that. You have to read that out to get it, because I did not get that the first time.
They're divorced.
Oh, hello, Asgore. Tori, I didn't expect to see you here, but I have some extra flowers, and I was wondering if... Oh, I was just about to go, actually. Oh, sure. Home is where the heart is.
Toby also sure likes writing divorced dads.
So, when Asriel comes home, yes, we should all discuss that together soon. Okie dokie! Say hi to Chris for me.
I'm right over here.
Of course, have a nice day.
They're right over there.
To know they're there. You know what I want, Bone Man? Yep. Free pickles. Why, thank you. Can I ask? What kind of flowers do you think would make her remember how she felt before?
Oh no!
Maybe you should talk to your plants about that. Don't worry, they're the first ones I asked. They're such good listeners. You know, flowers.
Yep, we know flowers.
Well, yeah, nothing like a captive audience. I even keep them in glass. Like that movie? Yeah, it's very similar to that movie. Well, have a good one. I'm trying.
Oh my god! Toby, what the heck?
There's this person in my server who's a simp for Asgore, and she hates how he's written in this game.
The most pathetic man.
Hey, Chris,
never mind. What do you gotta say? I need something to...
Yeah, I'm that sicko cat that looks at all the milk to find the best expiration date.
Then you drink the expired milk?
You got something about it?
You are that sick. Oh, I thought that said, instead of new, I thought it said men.
Men? The men's room is the egg carton.
The men are here.
Hey, what's up?
Occupation.
Hey, your boss
House is around here.
Me? I'm just the janitor.
Then where's the cashier?
Cashier? We don't have one.
Then who do we buy stuff from?
Me.
Then that makes you the cashier.
Nope, I'm the janitor. I'm just filling in.
Are there any other employees?
Nope.
Then why don't you hire someone else?
Whoa, you think I can afford that on a janitor's salary?
You do like a king who doesn't underplay his employees. I'll just do... See brother, see brother!
Sorry, kid, the brother thing's gonna have to wait.
No!
How long? Maybe a day, maybe another 2 years? Who's keeping track at this point?
He's like my favorite man.
Hey, welcome to the convenience store. You want to buy something? Put it in a basket and bring it here? In case you didn't know what a store was.
Adam, in Yokai Watch 3, there's the shopping you can do in the store where you can get a cart.
Before we started recording this, I was literally just playing a part where you have to run through a burning store in a building.
Yeah.
Like,
But also you can go back to the convenience store and buy food, but you have to use the shopping cart to get it, because why not?
because that's the American way, I guess. That's the excuse for everything else in BBQ.
This actually isn't Deltarune, it's Yokai Watch.
This is just Yokai Watch. Well, go in there if you want, but I'm staying here. Caddy's working there today. She hates me. So what if I... Oh, right.
So what if I took Jack Boy's heart once? I looked cool. Joggington fans. They're crazy, man.
I like Jockington.
So,
There's a lot going on here.
So, is this a reference to Harvester? Is this a Harvester reference?
Just ignore them. They're embarrassing. Why are they even here? What's going on here is, like, she's working and the rest of her family is here cheering her on. Then they can care somewhere else. What?
Oh god, Noelle. Let's get some Noelle lore.
Golden hair, starry eyes. She is the light. Laughing in the night. Taught her. Protecting spells. Showed her occult findings. But lately she slips. Into the darkness.
We're doing slam poetry.
Chris, you walk among the dark. Protecting her. I'm Susie. I'm talking about Susie. You want to talk to her more?
Yeah, you're kind of a bummer. What do you gotta say?
To tell you the truth, I thought this was the post office. But by the time I realized, I'd already sat down. I'm not hungry, so I've just been telling the waitress I'm still deciding for a few hours now. How am I supposed to get out of this one?
What do you gotta say?
A little catty, she's doing us proud. Working hard, supporting us. Serving us pickles. Terrifying us with their shape. Trying to get us to leave. Proud of her.
What about you?
Oh, Caddy, you go, girl. Show those customers who's boss, little lady. Kick their tush. Woo, beat them down. You got this.
Alright, Bunny.
Patty's family is always asking when her next shift is. So then they can come in and cheer her on. Never seen anything like it, but it's kind of nice.
Hat, hat, hat.
I don't know if you noticed, but I've been getting stronger.
You should be.
You could say I'm bulking up for the winter.
Good.
This guy's next to me. He's really bulked up. I admire that.
Oh, they're dating. Alright, you. What do you gotta say?
The little sis is so cute in her outfit. Chris, like, listen to the song I made about her. Caddy's the best, Caddy's the best. She curses me every day, glares because I'm in the way. Caddy's the best sister ever. Anyway, what's up, Chris? Talk or don't talk more.
Okay.
Don't get stuck in a tree.
Alright, time for the coolest.
Caddy's my friend, and I support my friends through thick and thin. Long and short, cold and hot. Whatever shape the world takes, I'll be there.
Dude, if it gets too cold, you won't be able to move. You're a snake. You're cold-blooded, baby.
Something kind of funny about Jockington is, in the game's files, there are, like, 8, of those, like, face sprites for him, but they're all identical.
Oh,
and no one knows why.
Stuck in a traffic jam.
This is a great parking place. I can see myself setting down here.
No, he has to get home.
Oh my god, oh my god. That's pizza sauce, not blood, just saying. Double ice pizza, great. Ice Wolf, big customer. Ice Wolf, maybe only customer.
I see someone in the corner, but I'm going to talk to them last because they're the most important
Wow,
one.
my coworker seems so energetic lately. I don't know what's happened, but seeing him happy makes me happy too. Oh, a customer, would you like a blue soft serve? It's the nice cream guy. The pizza sauce is boiling red. Bubbling, burning like my blood yearns for battle. Ah! I, the warrior, shall show with the wizard's fist.
Alright, the best man is actually here, so, what do you gotta say for yourself? There he is!
No, buddy, you aren't gonna believe this. I've got a girlfriend. Asriel. You've got to tell Asriel right now. He's gonna be so proud of me. What's she look like? Ah, little buddy, how do I put it? I don't actually know. I haven't met her in real life, but from the way she texts, God, little buddy, she must be stacked.
Oh
no. So far, she's the perfect girl, little buddy. She loves pizza and bikinis.
That's impossible.
And to top it all off, she sent me a picture of herself wearing a pizza bikini.
Oh no! Oh no!
Little buddy, perhaps it is uncouth, but look at this! Goddamn! It's several pixels that vaguely resemble a zoomed-in JPEG of a pepperoni pizza. Yes, I know what you're thinking, little buddy. Her camera is not of the highest caliber.
Oh my god.
But to a scholarly man of the world like myself, this is what love looks like, little buddy.
Oh, you do that, man!
This is called catfishing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see in this direction first. We're going all the way over here. Susie, you're never going home.
I could not get Onion-san to appear. Because he was there in the last one.
Oh, God.
Oh, hey. Listen up. See that weird circle on the beach? Yesterday I waited on it and something weird came out. Of course, it's not yesterday anymore, so too bad.
Well, it's yesterday right now, if you consider it, like... Yeah, it's too long.
I couldn't...
Maybe
I'll try that later, like stand on there, just leave the game running for like an hour, come back and see if something happens, I don't know.
The store is closed.
Yeah, because the egg's husband is...
This is the back door zone.
Can you go in here?
I don't know, I couldn't get into the back.
You could go there in Chapter 1 and he's there. My brother's too old to take for a walk anymore. I'm aimless. I wish I had someone to whip me into shape.
It's you!
I sometimes hear beautiful singing from the house over there. How eerie. Could it be a ghost? Yes.
I think, yeah, Nap's just working right now.
What? If you're looking for Blukey, they ain't here. Unless you're looking for someone else. That's Metaton.
Better be.
Me? Me? What have I got to say to you? Nothing. Like, I'd even recognize a pathetic face like that. By the by, say hi to your dad for me. Wait, don't do that. He doesn't know nothing.
Metaton!
That's Doesn't sound like Metaton, but people keep saying that is Metaton.
Maybe the Mad Dummy?
Maybe? Oh, that sounds way more like the Mad Dummy. There's sometimes scratching and hissing coming from inside. There's some kind of scratch.
Oh, it's the same thing again, okay.
Is that Braddy's house? Because that's Caddy's house. There's a cat flap. It's locked. Somehow.
Whoa, okay. Oh, no.
I think that's all of the town. So we can go back home now.
We have a house at the top of town. Where do you live? Susie, where do you live?
Susie's homeless.
Oh god, that's right. Oh no, I forgot. I feel bad now. Susie, you can stay with me. I have an extra bed in my room.
Chris, you're going home?
Yeah. Alright. Then, I guess it's goodbye for today. See you tomorrow, Chris. Home longer to our next magical adventure.
Chris, how was studying? How was studying with you? Wait, Chris, is that your friend? Why don't you invite her inside?
Chris, I should, probably get going and...
I was gonna bake a pie. Did you want any?
Guess I can come over for a bit. A bit and a bite.
I like this scene a lot.
Look at her! She's so cute.
Feel free to come in. Oh, excuse me, I'm Chris's mother, Toriel.
Yes, ma'am, I remember.
Oh, you do, and you are Susie, are you not?
You, remember my name too?
Of course, Miss Alphys is a good friend of mine. She often talks about you.
Glad to hear it. Chris, the hell is Alfie saying about me?
Susie, why don't you wash your hands over there? Then we can make the pie together.
Make it together? But I don't know how to.
Do not worry, I can teach you.
Okay. Oh, look at her go!
Chris, Susie seems like a nice girl. I am very happy you are friends with her, but... Chris, I heard from Alphys about her behavior. If by chance she influences you...
I'm already a bad child.
Leave the chalk alone, alright?
Hands, washed.
Wonderful, now we can... Oh, Chris, how about you show Susie how to bake it?
Chris, you know how to make pie? The hell haven't you made any for me then, dumbass? You pie-hoarding piece of... excuse me, ma'am.
Susie, you can just call me Toriel outside of school.
Okay, sweet.
Chris. Oh, you need to wash your hands too.
You'll rip my heart out again.
Then I suppose I shall teach Susie for now. Susie and I will start getting ready to make the pie.
I will wait. Or we will wait.
The TV looks like it's plugged in, but it's dusty.
Here's Toriel's chair.
It's Cheryl, the beloved living room chair.
His dad calling.
The landline phone. You don't have a dad anymore.
Does Ness have a dad?
It's a trash can. Somehow it's emitting a pleasant floral scent.
Is this the same text from the last game too?
I think so.
That's the bathroom. Okay, I guess
I think you're stuck in here now.
Can I take a bath?
No need for it.
Okay, can I take a poop?
Gamers don't bathe.
Or
it's
poop.
The bathroom scene. Oh, no. I actually like this scene a lot. Making a lot of noise.
Oh no.
I was freaking out when I first saw this.
Chris, don't do it again. It's Chris. We're becoming sentient.
Chris.
Is that what you're doing right now? That's where Papyrus went.
Out the window. Bye! Well, let's get the flour.
So that's this bag and you just... Oops.
Susie, you have flour on your nose.
I meant to do that.
Thought you would stop to smell the flour, eh?
Haha, achoo, come on.
Now, on to the next part. So,
where the heck is Chris?
Oh, Chris, Does this sometimes?
Well, they should hurry up. I'm getting sleepy.
Do you know what they call a sleeping Susie?
What?
They would call her a snoozy.
Haha then. Then I guess you'd be, Snoriel.
Snoriel. Snoozy and Snoriel.
You really like that one, huh?
Wasn't it funny? Alright, where the hell is Chris? The pie is nearly done. Oh, the sugar. Wait here a moment. I left it in the car.
Okay.
Wait! Oh, because she just went grocery shopping, right?
Chris, how you doing? Please get back to the window, child.
Washed her hands.
Washing their hands. Oh, put that heart back in. I think it's because the soul is how we control them.
Yeah.
And they just wanted moments of freedom from me. I'm the bad guy in this game, to be honest. Okay, guys, I'm back. At a normal time in the bathroom.
Chris is nobody.
Hey, Chris, hurry up. Oh my god, we gotta talk about Kingdom Hearts again. Guys, pause the game.
Or are we done?
So what's next?
Oh, the pie. Well, we already worked quite hard, have we not? How about we finish it later?
I'm okay. Then, guess I'll walk home.
Oh, no, there's no need to do that.
Yes, let her sleep here, let her sleep here.
Susie, would you like to stay over?
Yes. Huh? I mean, if it's okay then.
Here, look at this.
You give her a little spot on the couch?
Our couch is used to being being used as a bed. It's not perfect, but we could all sleep out here.
That sounds good to me, yeah.
Splendid. I'll make sure everything is in order.
He gets to sleep over.
I would have loved an animation where they pulled... You know those like couches where like you'd pull it out and it's a bed? Do they make those anymore? I feel like I haven't seen one in a long time.
Like a pull-out couch.
Yeah. Just call your parents, will you not?
Yeah, of course.
We haven't met her parents yet. But she is calling someone, so I guess she does have them. Oh no!
So what the hell is... What? Damn, I haven't had one of those in forever. Oh, there she goes! Hey Chris, it sounds like someone to have to tell you to sit, right? They're friends, they're best friends. There, chill out for a sec. Are they gonna watch anime on the TV?
Gonna play Smash Brothers, because they made a joke about that in the first chapter.
That's what is that my neighbor? I saw a comic online yesterday of Chris playing Smash Bros and someone was in the Sans costume. Like, is that my neighbor? I got it. Maybe between the pillows here. There, I knew I'd find the remote in there. You can always find good stuff to under the couch. Jeez, it's dusty. Where's the last time you used this thing? Well, who cares? Let's just watch TV. So what are we gonna marathon tonight? Blood Crusher 3, Hellbuster Invasion of the Cat Petters? Yes.
The news.
Maybe Icy, the movie? More your speed, huh, Chris? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. It's been a good day, huh, Chris? You were all Sea Lancer, everyone. It's just cool hanging out together, right? That's why, don't think we should try to have them come to our world.
Oh.
Come on, think about how much better it would be. Or else you could do a hermit Lancer live under your bed.
Lancer could become the gremlin under your bed.
We could all walk to school together. It'll be perfect, I mean, we'd be unstoppable. Is what I'm saying. Seems a little... You know what? Yeah, let's do what I want to see them. Yeah, that's the attitude. What if Ralsei became a teacher's pet though? or not if it feels like a matter of time, honestly. Well, whatever, as long as he brings me an apple too. What, apple shampoo? No, I didn't drink any of that. Well, whatever. Let's get back to watching.
Just the cat cooking show.
So the festival is coming up, right? That's the thing where the town becomes a carnival. Oh gosh, stupid, right?
Is that what Chapter 3 is going to be about?
Is it going to be Clown World? We already had Jevil. He was already the super boss in the 2 games ago. Stupid, right? This is like, there it is. Let's say you have to take someone, Noelle or Elsie.
Who are you gonna go with?
You know, you have to take Noelle, Susie, so I'll take Elsie.
What? Why?
Why are you saying it so confused? It's not like I meant anything weird. You know what? Forget it. Look, let's go back to watch TV. There's her dad. Now this is what I'm talking about. A giant monster movie special. I always like them better than the giant human movies, which are a genre. Now this is
oh my gosh.
Now this is something we can marathon. Are you ready, Chris, for a 12-hour of building, bashing, card crunching action? Because we're locked in, got it? You better not see you move until your eyes are bloodshot. Now let me just get comfortable here and... You gonna fall asleep? There, oh. Gonna fall asleep? She's asleep. There she is. She's sleepy.
Look how perfectly you predicted that. Susie fell asleep.
Hello there. Oh.
Oh no, not this again. Chris, stop.
No, I think Chris fell asleep too. They better have. Darker, or am I going nuts? I think it's getting darker.
Officer.
Oh no.
Thank goodness, I finally got through. I thought I saw someone prowling around outside, and when I checked our car, the tires looked like they'd been slashed. Officer, if you could please come over. You will, soon? Okay, thank you. Never seen tutorial pajamas before.
Look at her, she's so cute. And also that slasher outside, who we totally don't know who it is.
Of course she has like a 1940s style like.
She's your housewife.
They're already asleep.
Oh? Now they're all asleep.
Oh no, she's looking out the window, waiting for Undyne.
Undyne, we had the first criminal who actually did something.
Oh no, she is asleep.
No, Chris just moved.
Yeah, I know.
Chris moved. Trying to break free from the game coding? Oh, there they go.
It's very heavily implied that Chris slashed the tires when they jumped out the window.
Yeah, no way.
I mean, there's a chance it wasn't them, but like it's really spelled out that it was.
Chris, don't you dare do anything to them.
I don't know, I played enough Ace Attorney. If there's like 1 minute someone had a free moment, you never know what might happen.
Chris! Stop this!
And another common headcanon, or head theory I see, is that Chapter 3 is going to be their house. Because Chris just made another fountain.
Oh god.
So is Chris the knight, or is this just, they said anyone can make a fountain.
What are they going to do to the heart? Where are they going to do their soul? I guess we don't see.
I guess just put it back, I don't know.
Or we're going to go into TV world.
Oh no.
We're going to go to
the final boss of Harvester.
Oh no, we're gonna open up the next game. It's gonna be an FMV point and click adventure.
Wait. God mode Flowey.
Flowey.
I'm the only person who calls them by that name, but I think it's still the best name for them. For him. There we go.
Toby, you little rascal.
That's Chapter 2.
Temmie, you little rascal. You guys.
Sarah, you little rascal.
GG.
So what do you think of Chapter 2?
Always love seeing more Deltarune. I'm so happy it came out.
It's between this Chapter 1 Undertale and the Temmie Simulator, it's practically tradition at this point that we do Undertale stuff together.
Honestly, I love Undertale. It's so good. Toby is doing very interesting things with all the games they put out, so...
I cannot wait to see how this continues.
When it eventually finishes up in 10 years.
Yeah. We're not quite done yet, but, you're gonna go to college soon again, and when you come back during Thanksgiving break, I'm gonna, put a video or two together where we're going to finish Spamton, we're gonna do a second playthrough with, the other file that I'll just overwrite with this one, and then, we're gonna show off the unusual route, the genocide-esque route. Now, I feel like you might get spoiled on this, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna tell you what fans call this route, and I want you to guess what it's about.
Okay.
They call it the Snowgrave route.
Snowgrave.
What do you think will happen in
It's
it?
gonna have to be something Noelle related, because Noelle is kind of like she's the snow-themed, like, Christmas one.
Yeah.
So maybe, if it's a snow grave, she's a snow, she kills. Noelle kills.
That's your theory?
Noelle kills the queen.
Okay, I think that's where we leave it for now, then.
Alright, thank you all for watching Deltarune Chapter 2. See us again in 4 years when we do Deltarune Chapter 3. See ya.
There's gonna be 7 chapters by the end of this. How long is it gonna take? Like 25 more years or something?
Toby.
I'll see you folks later.
See ya, bye.